Hello, everybody. So we are back. We actually took um, an entire, see what's today, an entire week and a half off for the holiday. So you have to excuse us. So um, we're back. We didn't go into our weekend industry specific last Saturday because we were out for the holiday. But we will be doing that this Saturday, so make sure you do tune into that, especially if you're in one of those 5 states that we're going to be going over. But we're going to go ahead and get into what we're here for today. So all of these positions that I'm going to be going over, they are nighttime jobs. There are a lot of people out there who have daytime jobs, but they would like a second job for night. And so many people have difficulty finding those. So I want to go over these 7 that I was able to locate. The first one is called Limbo. So we'll go ahead and bring up their website. limbocmms.com. We're just going to take a scroll down to the bottom of their page. See if we can get to their employment, their careers page. This is the position here that I would like to focus on, which is their customer success specialist role. It was just posted May 22nd. Now, I want to point something out. This one here is for their daytime. So this is for the 8:30 to 5:30 p.m. So even if you are not someone who is looking for nighttime, they also have the same exact role for daytime. And I just wanted to point that out. This is the one we are looking at here, the night shift role, same exact role as day, but this one is night. So they are looking for an inbound customer success specialist to join their night shift team. And as a CSS on their inbound support team, you will be responsible for delivering white glove service and value to their global customer base on a day-to-day basis. The customer success specialist manages customers' engagement and collaborates with all Limbo departments to do the following: consult with new and existing Limbo CMMS customers to provide ad hoc training, education, troubleshooting, and problem resolutions, bug reporting and tracking, recommend best practices, use case of Limbo CMMS based on an understanding of the customer's business, remain up to date on Limbo CMMS product features, and identify use cases to drive customers to best practice standards, proactively escalate at-risk customers, collaborate closely across departments to support the success of our customers, coordinate product demos and refer prospective customers to the sales team, assist the sales team with product knowledge, create strong customer relationships by delivering world-class customer service, maintain a highly organized and accurate task list visible to the success team and management. Now, before we go into the requirements, I do want to say, if you look here at the top, you can get a bit of an overview of the company. They give you a little background of who they are, what set them apart. So you can pause this here to read that. Getting into the responsibilities. So you do need a passion for ensuring a positive customer experience via email, chat, phone calls, and video calls. Experience working cross-functionally within a customer-facing organization to support a joint outcome. Demonstrated ability to communicate effectively via oral and written formats. Excel skills are also a strong plus. Strong conflict resolution skills, resourcefulness, creativity, and strategic thinking for troubleshooting problems. Ability to work in a high growth environment in which the requirements are not always well defined and priorities change frequently. Strong attention to detail, availability to work 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. Central Time, Sunday through Thursday. Additional skills that are nice to have but aren't requirements is previous experience in B2B customer support, customer success, account manager positions. For those of you who don't know what B2B is, that's business to business. Previous experience in SaaS industry, background in working with equipment, maintenance, machinery, or manufacturing. Benefits. So it's 55,000 to 65,000 a year, fully remote position, stock options, flexible PTO, 11 paid company holidays, paid parental leave, health, dental, and vision insurance, employer paid basic life insurance and short-term disability insurance, company contribution match for HSA and 401k, pet insurance. Now, if that fits you, go ahead and apply for the role here. You may pause this or, of course, come here to read all of the overview. And also to get to the application, you could just select it here, autofill with your resume, answer a few questions, type in your answers, and submit. Now, the next company we're going to go into is a company by the name of Lions World Vision Institute. Lions World Vision Institute. Careers opportunity page. And theirs is linked with Indeed. I believe what we're looking for is this one. Let me make sure. Yes, it is. So for the same role, they do have a day shift, but we are solely focused on the night shift. Now, the purpose of this role is the position is a donor services coordinator 1. They do serve as a valued member of the donor services team. This position delivers quality customer service at all times for its stakeholders. Partner organ procurement organizations, or OPOs, partner tissue banks, partner eye banks, referring hospitals, medical examiner offices, funeral homes, and recovery team members, and acquires high-level organization skills at a fast-paced environment and attention to detail while multitasking. This position is comprised of 3 major functions. 1, referral intake and triage of potential donor cases. 2, comprehensive medical screening. And 3, managing case logistics. It is fully remote. For this position, it is specific to certain locations, which include Arizona, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Missouri, Montana, New Mexico, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, and Wisconsin. So only apply if you live in one of those states. If you don't, it's a possibility you may not be considered. Now the schedule is from 6:45 p.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Their wage range is based on the state that you're located in. For those in Kentucky, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and South Carolina, the range is $19.95 to $22.50 per hour. For Arizona, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Missouri, Montana, North Carolina, Ohio, Tennessee, Virginia, and Wisconsin, the range is $21 to $23.70 per hour. For Maryland and Texas, the range is $22.30 and $25.10 per hour. For Colorado, Oregon, and Pennsylvania, the range is $23.10 to $26 per hour. Now, your essential duties as the referral intake and case triage, you will intake patient referral information from various sources, including hospitals, partner organizations, and medical examiners, both electronically and over the phone. You have to maintain accurate and organized donor information across different platforms and databases. You answer incoming calls from hospitals and other donation partners regarding case logistics, donation potential, and general status updates. Donor eligibility and medical screening. In this part of the role, you assess donation potential by assessing the patient's clinical course and health history. This is done through the use of electronic medical record access and working directly with hospital nurses and physicians in a professional, efficient, and precise manner. Communicates donor medical information to tissue processors and partners to ensure the acceptability of potential tissue. Collaborates with partner relations management to troubleshoot challenges in real time, continually monitors research requests to meet distribution needs for research tissue. And then there is the part of the case management and which you will actively problem solve logistical issues to ensure the safe recovery of donor donated tissue, coordinates closely with medical examiners and coroners to obtain a release of donation, and creates recovery plans that ensures timely donation while not interfering with autopsies and death investigations, manages several active donor cases at a time with exceptional attention to detail, efficiency, quality, and urgency, keeps all donation stakeholders and partners updated on relevant information such as case status, medical suitability, and medical rule-outs. Check quality cases before they are passed to a donor operations coordinator for donation discussion with families. And then it does go into additional responsibilities that you will need. So it's not just those, but there are additional responsibilities that you would need. And then it gets into the qualifications and education aspect of it. So to be successful in a position, an individual should be able to perform each essential duty proficiently. The requirements listed below are representative of the knowledge, skills, and/or ability required. Reasonable accommodation may be made to enable individuals with disabilities and to perform essential functions. Then it does get into the benefits. So it looks like they offer several benefits, and then it goes into the knowledge and skills. Now, again, to read through this, you can certainly pause the video there, and it does give you additional information that you will need to know about the work environment. And just to let you know, it is full-time. Just to go over some of these benefits, they have 401k matching, dental insurance, health insurance, life insurance, employee assistance program, paid time off, and vision insurance. To apply for their role, although the description is on Indeed, you will go directly to the company website. Now, the next one here we'll get into is Dane Street, or to go to their employment opportunities. The role that we are looking for is the physician advisory, the physician advisory services QA specialist night shift. And this role is from 12:30 to 9 p.m. So it may start midday, but it is a night shift position. So it does get into what the QA is responsible for, which they are responsible for the timely completion and overall completeness of a reviewer report. Completeness is determined by customer requirements, company best practices, and clinical accuracy. In addition, the QA specialist participates in improving DS processes and works with the manager to ensure high efficiencies are achieved. That's basically the overview of the job, just like a little summary. Then we get into the major duties, which includes the client interaction, how they want you to interact with the client, and then also the physician interaction, how you would need to react. Then it goes into the report analysis and also additional duties. And then scrolling down, you'll see your work from home requirements, job related skills needed, experience as far as work you've done, and then education. And then it does further go into the benefits of this role. So I'm just gonna provide a little bit of information on here. So you will provide regular report status updates to the client. You will evaluate the quality of physician's report and determine if the report will meet all client and jurisdictional standards. The QA specialist is also responsible for ensuring that the clinical rationale supports the physician's determinations, clarifies ambiguous report questions with clients, distribute final report back to client according to client specific requirements, receives, coordinated, and executes all aspects of clarification and addendum requests from the client, participates in phone calls or meetings with clients when a report is in question, follow up with the client for any missing information that is pertinent to the referral, works directly with the physician to ensure that all client questions are answered and supported by a clinical rationale, conduct regular follow-up with the physician or their office staff to ensure an on-time delivery of the report, compose and provide verbal or written feedback to the doctor regarding report quality, compose and provide verbal or written requests to the physician or their office staff for clarification, receive written or verbal confirmation from the physician that a report has the doctor's approval and ensures the doctors provide his or her signature for the final report. And then again, it goes into additional details. We're going to move right along. Now, if this does interest you, you will, of course, go ahead and apply to this role there. The next company is Clinical Magnet Nationwide. Now, we're looking for a tele-neurohospitalist, a tele-neurohospitalist. I'm going to, let's just type that in. So it is a direct hire. It's fully remote. And it is with the National Telemedicine leader to practice in a true neurohospitalist model. This is a quality of life opportunity that can be either W-2 or 1099. Quick highlights is that they have several different shift schedules. Okay, but we are focused on night. So either you work 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., but then there is the 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Minimum commitment is 7 to 14-hour shifts a month. The physicians operate on the native EMRs of the facility. Physicians must be willing to cover several facilities. Average volumes is 10 to 12 consults per shift. Mostly stroke/TPA response time 15 minutes for acute, 60 minutes for non-acute. Must be BC/BE vascular fellowship training is a bonus. If this does fit you, then you would go here and select Easy Apply to start your application. Next on my list is Voice Systems Engineering. This is the role that we were looking at here, and the only one they are providing, which is the overnight customer service professional. Now, this position covers the 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern shift and will require working on Saturday and or Sunday. You must have prior experience working in an overnight position. Then it does give you a bit of background of the company. They do need someone who is passionate, someone who can deliver exceptional customer service and build lasting customer relationships. You must be an expert at conveying enthusiastic compassion with the sound of your voice. You will play a crucial part in ensuring that customers have seamless one-call resolutions and a personalized experience that drives retention and satisfaction. Then it does get into the details on what you will contribute. So we've went over the first one, but you will also be supporting customers in creating new accounts, addressing any issues, and ensuring a memorable experience with their service, with our service, is what it says. You must guide customers in choosing the right service provider for their needs, ensuring that every interaction is positive and leaves a lasting impression. Collaborate effectively with customers, fellow agents, and other departments to solve problems quickly and enhance the overall customer experience. Also, staying up to speed with the latest products, services, and offerings to better support customers and deliver timely, relevant solutions. And there are a few more duties here. You can pause to read. So just a little bit more here. You'll be handling inbound customer calls, chats, and emails with professionalism, empathy, and a focus on creating positive personal connections in every interaction, quickly resolving customer issues while maintaining calm, peace, patience, and confidence, ensuring a smooth and efficient process. Also, listening attentively to customer concerns, offering tailored solutions and guiding them to the best possible outcome. Then it gets into what you will need as far as your experience, which is at least 2 years of experience in delivering exceptional high touch customer service, particularly in resolving issues on the first contact. Prior experience working an overnight position, a track record of building strong ongoing relationships with customers to foster loyalty and drive long-term satisfaction. Now, the hourly rate is $19 to $22 per hour, depending on your experience, and there is a video interview required for this position. And they do offer benefits. Now, before move forward in filling out this application here on the side, make sure to come here, read a bit about the company, and finish reading through all of the descriptions and details to make sure that this is something that you may feel is a good fit for you. We're coming short here on time, so let's go ahead and move on. Next company is uniuni.com. We are looking for their weekend and night dispatcher. So it gets into who they are, what they offer. Requirements is to coordinate and dispatch shipments to ensure timely delivery, communicate effectively with drivers, warehouse staff, and management teams, monitor and track shipment using TMS, YMS, and other tracking systems, solve problems quickly and effectively to handle unexpected challenges. And then it does get into what is required. You must have the ability to work 4 10-hour shifts per week. Previous experience in dispatching, logistics, or related field is required. Excellent communication and interpersonal skills, strong problem-solving abilities with a proactive mindset. 4 days a week, 10 hours per shift, nights, weekends, and holidays as required. So you can come here and finish reading through those, or pause the video to read through those, and then go here to the application to fill out those details if this job does interest you. And now the last one that we're going to go over is American Specialty Health. Check out their careers page. And this is the one that we want to review, which is the customer service rep, clinical full-time, nights and weekends, remote. It is at $15 per hour. Potential of $16 within the first year plus merit. Additional bonus opportunities based on meeting key job accountabilities, or KJA, after 6, 12, and 24 months. Now, your responsibilities will include answering incoming calls in a professional, accurate, timely, and courteous manner. Ascertain with the nature of the call and record information in the communication log. Look up member information using proprietary ASH systems and provide information to the caller. Forward log requiring further research to the appropriate department. Transfer callers to the appropriate queue if question is of a more complex issue, such as claims, authorization, etc. Utilize appropriate resources, including those online, to provide timely um, responses. But it does go into the qualifications. Now, of course, it wasn't all the details that I've read. It's the video to finish. Qualifications, it goes into that. It does also go into the core competencies. So certainly come here and read that. And it does go into your physical requirements. And mobility is primarily sedentary. You must have the ability to sit for long periods of time. And that is all. So you certainly want to go ahead and come to this page, finish reading over the details, and go ahead and hit that apply button. Okay, so that is all for today. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. That is the 7 work from home night shift jobs that I wanted to quickly go over with you. There will be links in the description for you to go to these pages directly to apply. But that is all for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.